Alright, what's going on, guys? Yes, Fortminorproject back at it again in here for another video for you guys for today. And in here for a double header this time, once again, for NXT Takeover Toronto and as well for SummerSlam 2019 PPV reviews, thoughts and opinions. And as well, if you enjoyed the video, as always, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as well comment so we can discuss what has been going on throughout this video, and as well for NXT Takeover and for SummerSlam, and getting right down into it. And where we started things off, where we had the tag team titles on the line, and basically with this one, the Street Profits taking on the Undisputed Era, and where I thought it was going to be the Undisputed Era having an evolution moment throughout the whole entire night and capturing the gold, that wasn't really the case, because in the end, the Street Profits actually somehow, someway was able to come back. They were able to defeat the Undisputed Era, and we'll see where that goes. I kind of figure the Street Profits will most likely more stay on the main roster, since they're getting basically that time. And not only that, they were just, having themselves, promote stuff on Raw and stuff like that. So I figure over time, maybe they would have a tag team match or something like that and do more on there. But they're still going to be on NXT for a little while longer, it seems, and as well as tag team champions. So could have went really either or, and it was a really cool opener, so it really went back and forth for sure. Then for the next match, where we had Io Shirai and Candice LeRae, basically these two going at it back and forth. There was more of a fight basically between the two. It was almost too good for a singles match, and Io Shirai actually getting the win. Not really mad at that, so I want to see where that goes. And her heel run has been really dope. I love it. It's really cool, so I hope it lasts, and I'm sure these two will have another match later on down the road. Then we have basically not a match, but a segment, if you will, between Matt Miller and as well Killian Dane returning to NXT on his own. So the matchup didn't really happen. I thought it was going to be a bonus match, but we had a brawl basically going at it, and basically where it ended, them two basically crashing onto tables off the stage. So that's pretty dope. Maybe there'll be a street fight or something, either at the next takeover or maybe on NXT TV, who knows, that remains to be seen, so we'll see what happens with that. Then the North American Championship on the line, Velveteen Dream, Pete Dunne, and Roderick Strong. Again, I thought this would have been more towards Undisputed Era and stuff like that, and Velveteen Dream getting a win here, and actually respecting the old school, having it where he was basically having like a Mountie type of thing, tribute, I guess, if you want to put it that way, kind of in a way, and as well showing some respect too, as well, for NBA and everything else like that, for Toronto and everything, since they are the 2019 NBA champions. So that's really cool. So Velveteen Dream keeping the title, see what happens with that. Maybe continue things with Roderick Strong, unless Pete Dunne does both the NXT and NXT UK. So we'll see what's up with that. So I thought that was really cool, with the whole Toronto Raptors and everything, and Velveteen's entrance in the match itself was really cool. So can't go wrong with that. Then we got the Women's Championship on the line between Shayna Baszler and Mia Yim, and basically, this one was, not too bad. Could have lasted, a little bit more, not longer, but done a lot more. Trying to put it into words that way. I was really hoping Mia Yim would actually get the win, finally defeat Shayna Baszler, but she came close. She basically didn't tap out, but she just basically just gave up and just passed out, and that was it. And Shayna Baszler was able to win and retain there. So either it might be Candice LeRae going after possibly Shayna Baszler and getting the Women's Championship, but I really hope over time Mia Yim will get that championship. I feel like she would deserve it, and I like her character, so I've always been a big fan of Mia Yim. And then when we get into how 2 out of 3 falls matches should be done, at this lame BS that we see on the main roster, and this one was really cool between, of course, Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano, part 2. In this one, of course, obviously for the NXT world title, basically, you want to put it that way, for the NXT title and everything, and where we saw basically a singles match for one, and then, you know, basically anything goes for the next one, and with a twist, basically kind of like 3 stages of hell, basically, which is really cool. We had, in the end, the steel cage, but not an ordinary steel cage. It had barbed wire, kind of like the old school barbed wire steel cage match. And as well, there was weapons with this one, so there was tables, there was ladders, there was Singapore canes, there was breast knocks, a little bit of everything available. And then same spot, you know, like the trust fall basically onto the tables, and Adam Cole winning, which was pretty crazy as all hell. And that's basically how NXT Takeover goes off the air. And, you know, again, not surprised, really enjoyable NXT Takeover. Of course, obviously it's Triple H and stuff like that, so that's really cool. And now I know for Takeover, you know, that's just the start of what else is to come for the next one for NXT UK Takeover at the end of the month, so we'll see where that goes. And I know for NXT as a whole, it's looking to be an FS1 in the future and 2 hours, and now I'm hearing that Vince wants to be more involved, which hopefully not, because I think it's more for Triple H, and I like what he's doing and his vision for wrestling and stuff like that. And if Vince takes over, I hope we don't see the same thing that we've been seeing on the main roster, and things get screwed up and messed up. And NXT has been on the roll, and with takeovers before, you know, main roster pay-per-views, they tend to be really cool and can't really go wrong with them. So hopefully things don't get fucked up that way, and we'll see how that turns out. So only time will tell, but it's cool they're getting basically to be on Fox Sports 1, getting it to be 2 hours and stuff. But, you know, again, hopefully it just doesn't turn into shit when it doesn't need to be, since I like NXT, and that's where basically getting the fix. And when you don't really care for the main roster, at least you got NXT to look forward to. So, you know, hopefully it won't be the same as the main roster, like I said. But those are my thoughts. What are yours? And we'll see what's up now, moving into the SummerSlam review.